Hello, everybody. How's it going today? This is Groggy D, and as you can see, I'm just chilling out at home, relaxing, watching a little TV, and I was just thinking about something that probably not too many people know about, I don't think. Uh, it's a party that my grandparents used to throw called 4th of July in August. Now, the reason for a 4th of July in August party was because it was an easier time to get the families together. There was usually about four families that would come to this party and some other couples and people from that neighborhood. Um, it would be easier for them to schedule something a little later in the summertime while kids are still off in school, and they would instead of doing it on the fourth itself, which people want to be maybe at home celebrating or go to a big fireworks display or something like that. So it was just for a matter of convenience in that respect. But also, my grandparents lived in a pretty good, pretty small. I'm stuttering here. Sorry. My grandparents lived in a mansion. It wasn't huge, but it was three or four levels, stories. Kind of compact. It looked like an old, Victorian house or something, but there were a lot of different rooms, a lot of bedrooms, a lot of bathrooms, an entire third floor that I was too scared to go in. Uh, it was an old, creepy house in Pennsylvania, and that's Pennsylvania, by the way, is part of the story here. So we would go to Pennsylvania from New York. Um, the laws in New York for fireworks was pretty strict. We didn't see much of anything that people were blowing off or exploding on the 4th. Uh, they were getting them through mail order or through the Indian reservations, or jump across the border to Pennsylvania and you can buy them there. In fact, when we would drive to the 4th of July and August party, it was a pretty cool drive, and immediately there'd be big billboards of wholesale fireworks stores and stuff, and I would always just fantasize about going into those places and buying some fireworks and shooting them off. But unfortunately, my parents weren't cool like that. We weren't even allowed to have like a mini bike or anything like that. It was too dangerous. So never got any of that. At the 4th of July and August party, by the way, we would only have one firework, and that was my grandfather's big boom cannon. I've seen these now on shows like Pawn Stars, Antiques Roadshow, and American Pickers. American Pickers, I should say, mainly that one. It is a loadable cannon. It's just a model size, little, and you could. It was hard to find the fuel for it, but it was just this powder, this explosive powder, and he would rip that thing maybe 2 or 3 times as. Because we always wanted to do it again, but I don't think he was trying to piss off the neighbors too much, so he didn't do it a lot. But that was one of my favorite memories. Now, at this party, he had a big pool, and we'd all swim in the pool and, gather, which we hadn't done all but once a year. And we would have, there was always certain dishes that would be present. I can't remember too many of them. Some of them were adult beverages or something like that. I was not even 10 years old, um, and there was one kind of high class item that would always be there. One person always brought this. It was called Vichyssoise. And what this is just a cold soup with leek and potato. The leek was pretty blended in there, just the flavoring, but the potato was nice little, tiny little chunks of potato, and you would ladle this out into a cup with a spoon, and you'd sprinkle some parsley on it or something. And to the kids, is not really a very appetizing thing to do. Is just this cold cream, but that was one of the things that I can remember. Aside from my family that would show up, I would travel down with my sister and my parents in our car. I took this trip not too long ago. It's from Syracuse, New York, down to nearly down to Philadelphia, on Route 81, and we would go through this big tunnel, the Lehigh Tunnel. That was in an area that was just beautiful. Like I said, recently I did go down there for a Fish concert, and got to go through the tunnel again. And it's all hilly mountains and stuff like that, and it's green trees and grass everywhere on those mountains. Really cool. As far as so I'm just wondering, feel free to comment if you've ever heard of a 4th of July in August party, if you've heard of a Christmas in July. I think I've heard of that, but 4th of July in August. Now, what do you think about that for an idea? Just to have a 4th of July in August party. I don't know. It would be something to think about. But yeah, I don't know if this video is going to make it or not. It was a fun recollection for me. I do want to say thank you for the new subscribers that I've been getting. I hope you enjoy some of the fireworks that I've been blowing off and capturing. I've got more coming. I've got my whole 4th of July stash that I blew off and recorded. Everything recorded fine. I even fixed something. And that was a hybrid fountain called Attack Mode by Winda. Wonderful hybrid shoots and has a good fountain effect. Very good. So, more coming. I'm sorry that I'm not tech savvy and can't make fancy beginning and end titles and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi and thanks for sitting through this whole thing. If you did, I hope to have more in the future. Maybe as this channel grows, I can get a little more tech savvy, because I kind of know what I'm doing. I just haven't experimented. I'll have to do little things at a time, and get there eventually. If I have the viewers, that's it. I'm not saying it's up to you. I'm just saying it's up to me. It's definitely up to me. Again, I do thank you. I appreciate your input. My 4th of July, I didn't tell you this. Now, my 4th of July went great. The weather held off, and it was no rain at all the whole day. I would have liked a little rain to make it wet out there, but no rain at all. The fireworks had no wind of any kind. It was blazingly hot down here. It was like 90 degrees at 10 o'clock at night down here. So I just sweated. I had my little lamp on my head, my little headlamp. This thing filled up with water, with the sweat from my hat, from my hair. It filled up this lamp, and it got so full of water in the reflector, where the bulb is, that I thought I was running out of batteries, but it was just water getting in the way, making it dim. Never had that happen before. Also, I blew off something, or either me or somebody nearby blew off a firework that had some very interesting debris come down. It was these little pieces of cement, kind of like the cement that anchors the tubes. It almost looked like the tubes kind of went up in the air with that cement in them and then came down crashing. I almost thought I heard some cracks going on, like some window cracking and stuff, but I don't know. Let me know again if you know anything about that. Which firework does that and how to avoid it. Is it the cheap ball shells? I don't think it was. I think it was the cakes that I was doing. It might have even been like the brothers' cakes, but I just got no idea. I have a picture of what this looks like. It's just a little cardboard tube like that, and it's like kind of like that, and it's filled with cement, the kind of cement that's in the bottom of a cake to add, weight and stability, keep it all together. So, thank you for watching me. Thank you for indulging this long video. Hope you find it interesting. 4th of July in August. This is Groggy D signing out for now. Catch you guys later.